Now, it's said that great libraries build communities. Christchurch's new $92 million Central City Library, which opened to much fanfare today, hopes to be proof of that. The golden-coloured, square-shaped building called Tūranga will hold 180,000 books and records. The largest and newest library in the South Island also features computers, music studios, 3D printers, pretty much every whiz-bang gadget you can think of, including a $1 million touch-screen wall. The Mayor, Leanne Dalzell, grinning ear to ear, opened the 5-storey building today. But behind any good library are the librarians. Lynn Gifford will be one of those responsible for looking after and caring for some of the 180,000 books, records and historic texts. She took our reporter and self-identifying library geek Logan Church for a tour of the new library before it opened to the public.
Lynn Gifford became a librarian at the old Central City Library on Gloucester Street in 1982. And it runs in the family.
My mother was a librarian. She worked at the engineer at the university, and my uncle actually worked here, and my sister worked here, and one of my cousins worked at Auckland Public Libraries, Auckland City Libraries, and yeah, that's
family tradition.
Yeah, it just seems to be a thing.
She's one of the longest serving librarians out of a total staff here of about 100 people all up. The balconies of the top floors show a breathtaking panorama of the new city. Or for those like Lynn who remembered the old one, an opportunity to reminisce.
Gloucester Street sort of runs where that truck is, and on the right where that crane is, it would have been part of the old library, but now that's where the convention centre's going.
Walking through Tūranga, last-minute touches are underway. Rows upon rows of new bookcases stand on most floors, interrupted only by self-checkout machines, computers or other gadgets and gizmos. For Lynn, libraries have come a long way since 1982.
There were less people in Christchurch then, and but it was all very much book and magazines and newspapers, because we didn't have technology.
But now there's sewing suites, music studios, a theatre, a massive TV wall made up of 12 individual TV panels. PlayStation controllers are at the ready. Even a few years ago, the idea of having all of this in a library was simply, well, not even thought of.
When you see the amount of technology in a place like this and then look back to, what was it, 1982, what on earth goes through your mind?
Well, I suppose it's been a gradual thing. You know, we went from 1982 to having nothing, and then we went to a sort of, at the time, a new library system which did more computerised things, and then we got the internet, and so it's been a gradual rise.
Heading down the stairs to the kids area.
And there's a tree now that the children can climb into and sit in the middle of there and read, and a slide and that round thing over there.
Lynn and I went up the rounds thing.
I'm going to go down the slide.
I'm
going to go down the slide. Sorry, James, if I'm breaking the rules.
At the end of our tour, we worked out how to use the $1 million touchscreen wall.
So this is the $1 million touchscreen wall?
This is the touchscreen wall, which is pretty amazing.
So what does it actually, like, what does it do?
So what they're images that we have collected from our own collection from the older newspapers that we have. So it's basically a montage going, you can go right around the city or you can come further in.
Think of it like a gigantic iPad showing the Christchurch skyline as Picasso probably would have visualised it. You can touch different pictures, which creates a pop-up screen with relevant information. The library opening is a big win for the Christchurch City Council. Local and central authorities have faced criticism for what many in Christchurch believe to be a somewhat stuttering rebuild. But perhaps this is the start of a new chapter for post-quake Christchurch. Kei o te tahia hau mo te hōtaka o te ahi nei, ko Logan Church tēnei.